Welcome back to the RBL, and this is the last video of Season 1. And yeah, we're going to have the first ever RBL champion by the end of this video. There are 4 teams left. We have the final 4. It's between the Athens Ravens, the Baltimore Glory, the Nashville Stars, and then the Kansas City Sparrows. All 4 are very good teams, so any one of these teams are deserving. There's no team where it's like, wow, they won. I guess the closest thing to it would be the Ravens, since they were the 7 seed. They were the 7 seed, and they're taking on the number 6 seed Baltimore Glory, and the winner of this 3-game series will advance to the finals. And if you're not familiar, the finals is 1 game. So yeah, big important first game for these 2 teams. There's a good shot there, and see what the Glory can do up the court. And there's Isaiah Thomas, the little guy who's been carrying the Baltimore Glory to this playoffs. He's been on fire the entire playoffs. Here's Thomas again. Sends it off to JaVale McGee with the big slam. Good pass from Isaiah Thomas there. And there's another slam for the Glory, this time by Blake Griffin. Looking like his former self with that slam dunk right there. And somehow Jordan McRae gets that 3 to go. He was one of the best shooters this season. Surprised he wasn't a candidate for sharpshooter of the year. That went to Jimmer Fredette ultimately. There's Blake Griffin working in the post. And yeah, the Glory, they did their thing. They beat up on the Ravens, and they just need one more win, and they are in the finals. So they are 2 wins away from being the first ever champions of the RBL. And before we get into the next game, I also want to let y'all know that next video will be the draft and all that. All the off-season stuff will be next video. And I do have everybody that submitted a player, they're in there, so you don't have to worry about that. So there's no worries on if your player is going to be in the RBL or not. They're going to be in there, and if they go undrafted, they will be automatically just signed to a team, you know, to make it fair. Alright, we are now in the Nashville Stars versus Kansas City Sparrow game. Nashville Stars are the best team in the league. Their offense is insane. But the Kansas City Sparrows have one of the best starting lineups, and they're super balanced. And there's a sharpshooter of the RBL, Jimmer Fredette, winner of the Sharpshooter Award. And there's a big dunk from Bismack Biyombo making an appearance for the Stars. There's Michael Carter-Williams driving to the paint. And he's been doing that all playoffs. He's been killing teams using his 6'6" point guard frame. Super dangerous for teams in the paint. There's Montrezl Harrell getting his own offensive rebound and slamming it back in. Here's a pick and roll. Good pass. Great pass to Willie Hernangomez, former New York Knick. There's another offensive rebound from Montrezl Harrell and another slam. He's killing them on the inside. Elijah Patterson, great offensive player, but he's not the greatest defensive player. And yeah, the Kansas City Sparrows upset the 1 seed. The Kansas City Sparrows are the 5 seed this season. They upset number 1 seed Stars. They take game 1. And now we're at the 2nd game of Glory versus Ravens. Baltimore's up 1 game. They need 1 more to advance. And the Ravens need this win to survive. There's Dwayne Sutton in the paint. And in transition, the Ravens get it to the corner. Big 3 from DeLon Wright, Defensive Player of the Year candidate. Had a great season for the Ravens. There's Isaiah Thomas in the paint doing his thing. Don't see that every day from him. And yeah, oh, that is just insult to injury. Great job by the Ravens this game. There's Marcus Morris. That's not Markieff. Markieff's on the Cincinnati Lions. Don't get those 2 mixed up. So good win for the Ravens as they keep their season alive. And can the Stars do the same? They let go of the first game, but there is DJ Steffens driving in the paint, 6th man of the year. And the Stars, they managed to survive pretty handedly, easily, and their season is still alive. Can the 1 seed do what they're supposed to do and win it all? And here is a big game. Ravens Glory. The series has been awesome so far. And this is win or go home. And there's an and 1 for JaVale McGee. That helps to put them up 8 with 4 minutes left, which would be huge if he could get up to 9. But Not a great free throw shooter, but still, good job in the paint getting those two. And there's a great dunk by Marcus Morris again. And that is the dagger for the Baltimore Glory. The heart of Baltimore, Dwayne Sutton, seals the deal for them. They advance to the finals. Congrats to the Baltimore Glory. I remember in one of the early videos I was saying that it would be a miracle if they made it because their defense was horrible. But I said their offense needed to be great for them to go far, and it has been great, exceptional even. So congrats to the Baltimore Glory, the first ever team to advance to the RBL playoffs. As a 6th seed, impressive stuff. And on the other side of the bracket, the Stars make easy work of the Sparrows, win by 10. And they had a good comeback, won 2 straight games. And which is impressive because in these 3-game series, if you drop the first game, it's very dangerous to lose that first game because one slip up, one bad game, you're already out. So the Stars did what they were supposed to do, and they advanced to the finals to take on the Baltimore Glory. This should be a great game. This is offense versus defense, and let's see who prevails. Isaiah Thomas, Blake Griffin, Jordan McRae, JaVale McGee, all the starters for the Glory have done amazing work. Pretty much carried this team. And the Stars led by Elijah Patterson, Michael Carter-Williams, DJ Steffens, Danny Green. Great defensive team. And there's a good shot from Elijah Patterson. One of the best mid-range jumpers in the game as a big man. And there's Evan Fournier, the always reliable offensive guard for the Glory off the bench. And then there's a monster lob to DJ Steffens. There's Ty Lawson, Elijah Patterson pick and roll. Gets into the paint, and Elijah Patterson makes the layup. Harry Giles on the top of the key sends it to the paint to Michael Carter-Williams, who gets a slam. Standing dunk from MCW. And there's a great alley-oop to JaVale McGee there. There's Isaiah Thomas, see what he can do. Does his signature pull-up mid-range jumper, always money for him. And interestingly enough, the Glory, they're up right now, but that's a big 3 for the Stars. And it's now a much closer game, and the Stars make it even closer. They are making a big comeback, as it seems to be a theme in this playoffs. The Stars start off slow, and they have their defense, and their slow tempo just keeps them in the game. They progressively catch up on you. And that's a big layup from Michael Carter-Williams. Clutch. And that's what he's been all these playoffs for them, clutch. Speaking of clutch, here's Isaiah Thomas. Can't get that one to go, but they do get the offensive rebound, courtesy of JaVale McGee. And yeah, the Stars complete the comeback, and they are the first ever RBL champions. The Nashville Stars, the 1 seed, they beat Baltimore Glory, and shout out to Baltimore Glory. What an amazing season. I cannot wait to see who they add in the offseason. No team is allowed to make trades until the start of the season. I didn't want trades to happen in the first season because the team just drafted their entire new team for the first time. So trades will start next season. But yeah, free agency will be open. No one's going to be on free agency except for the undrafted players or just any free agents out there. The first 4 picks by each team all signed 4-year contracts, and all the other players signed 2. So that's how it works. And yeah, the Nashville Stars win. Congratulations to them. And the finals MVP was MCW. Thank you guys so much for support for this series. Stay tuned for the next video in the offseason. Peace out, guys.